completing there, entering D. Where are we now? We are right now on planet D in the 4th round. Halfway around and a bit more. In which race are we on that 4th round on globe D? In the 5th root race. How many races to come? 1.5 and more. Of what are the 7 globes of the planetary chain built? Of the elemental basis of the 7 principles of nature. Why are these called rudiments? Not because they are incomplete, but root things, originants. Is there a Sanskrit term for them? Tattva. It means reality. The absolute reality? No. But the root differentiations of any hierarchy. Are these elements the bhutas? Yes. Each element springs from its predecessor, superior, giving existence to another. This other is then its inferior. How many elements are there? Book of Light teaches 7. First, the principal element, Adi Bhuta, emanating. Second, Anupapadaka Tattva, followed by ether, fire, air and water. The first 2 elements are very hard to understand. Let us analyze them, or try to do that. The first is the element having as principle Adi Tattva. The second does not proceed from anything else. I repeat, the second element does not proceed from anything else. Hence, Anupapadaka, or parentless. Then from where does it proceed? From itself. And this is very hard to understand, because human consciousness does not recognize these elements. Then where and how are they to be recognized? In the Book of Light, by the teaching. How was the situation on globe A, first round? Actually, there are 12 globes of earth chain, but the upper 5 are super spiritual. So we leave them for now and move to the lower 7, which are worlds in manifestation, from globe A to G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Are the globes there from beginning of the round? No. It began over 2 billion years ago. From the dying moon came over a sleeping sphere. That sphere was or became globe A of the earth chain. Prior to that, it was globe A of the moon chain. And then it became globe A of the earth chain. By what was that sphere activated? By monadic life wave switching from the moon chain. Therefore, to use a term like closed system to such infinitude or to infinitude itself and to such processes is a poorly chosen term. We should use it wisely, because the same remark applies to all entropy, which is to all scientific speculation. So therefore, the idea or theory of a closed system as presented by science is wrong. It applies only to closed systems limited by time and space, and it vanishes then. It's like a clock winding down, not able to wind itself up again. Then what is a closed system really? It is a system of second order, because its energy always derives from another, it enclosing system. So there's only one really, truly closed system, and that is the core, the center of everything, and that is nirvana. Other than that, there are systems within systems. What is it that science does not understand? They don't understand that there is no dead matter. Whatever you see, whatever you are aware of, is the state of consciousness of a living being. That includes stones and plants? Yes, everything. What does, therefore, the Book of Light teach further in that matter? Every such closed system, as science names it, be it universe, galaxy, solar system, sun, planet, etc., is an individual. It is alive. It is alive. Wake up, ye confused scientists. Open up your closed systems of thinking. Everything is alive. Even a stone, a car, a house, a spoon, a fork, a carpet, a book, a knife, hat, dress, paper, pen, whatever you are aware of, it is alive. Wake up from your materialistic dream, ye dreamers. Is the Book of Light pantheistic? Let us define pantheism first. It is the teaching that there is a divine essence behind and within all beings. Behind and within all beings. From it, the entire universe flows, so to speak, back and forth and back. But such view degenerated into or led to Christian view, that God is infinity or a person. But infinity can't be a person, since a person implies limitation, from persona, mask. On the other hand, the Christian God is known as being without body parts or passion. So what is God? When in manifestation, God is the supermonad, in its higher aspect, that from which the monad emanates, and into which it emerges again, comes forth and re-emerges again. Nirvana, that is the highest principle. Everything else is impermanent illusion acquired by desire. And the one who overcomes all desire for hell, heaven and earth will attain nirvana and will be free from all soiling emanations and sheathed, because the Book of Light teaches man is made of 7 sheaths, 7 vahans, 7 upadis, 7 bodies. And these, in turn, 7-fold. And they all are nothing but states of desire. We are in the 4th round, 3.5 to come until the 7th. What will happen in the 7th? Sun, Leo, Jupiter, Sagittarius, Venus, Libra, Saturn, Capricorn, Mercury, Virgo, Mars, Scorpio, Moon, Cancer. Now the 5 higher. Jupiter, Pisces, Venus, Taurus, Saturn, Aquarius, Mercury, Gemini, and Mars, Aries. Some planets repeat themselves in that enumeration. Visible orbs furnish mankind with outward and inward characteristics, with outward and inward characteristics. Upper globes are their regions with our monads and spiritual faculties. Can I touch a planet with my thought? Yes. The Manas Rupa then expands until to that planet. Do Neptune and Uranus belong to the 12 sacred planets? No. Uranus belongs to universal solar system, is an integral part of it. So Neptune origins in this solar manvantara? No. Neptune was captured, like atoms sometimes capture electrons of other atoms. In the same manner, the cosmic electron Neptune was captured into our solar manvantara. Neptune is a captured comet or former comet. And in this example, we can see the deep and intense teaching of the Book of Light, which basically says the entire universe is one being on whose atoms and molecules we live. So-called body of Christ, manifested supermonad. On the atoms and molecules of our bodies also are beings that exist, live, have consciousness. To them we are already God or gods, because they don't have the knowledge of the teaching. And it would be too early maybe for them. So there's only one being in the entire universe, and we are parts of its members. Like we have one body, and we have different parts and organs. There are no two beings in the entire universe. The entire universe is one being, Adam Kadmon. So Neptune was a comet, so was Earth, and every other planet. All comets are first stage of planetary evolution. Of suns, too? Yes. Because there are planetary comets. Then what about Encke's comet? Belongs, if still existing, to our solar system. What about the paths of such comets around the sun? It happens in ellipses, shall tend to become more circular. What happens then to those comets? Either they are captured by the sun and destroyed, or they settle as planets. According to the law of survival of the fittest, Darwin was not always wrong. He was for sure wrong, thinking that man derived from ape, while it is the other way around. What is this first settlement as a planet? It is a condition preceding the first planetary round. Re-embodiments of what? Of former planetary chains, returning now to a new manvantaric course in the solar system. Is Neptune connected with the 12 houses of our zodiac? No, because, as already said, Neptune is a capturer